Good morning, students of standard 11. Today we are going to study topic modifications of root from chapter 5, morphology of flowering plants. Root is the part of the plant which absorbs nutrients. There are few modifications of root based on seed. So students, root actually is the main part of the plant, the main function of which is to absorb nutrients. There are few modifications of root based on seed. So students, there are few modifications which are present in the root which is based on the seed. Which are conical, fusiform, napiform and tuberous. So students, the conical form of the root actually appears cone shaped, whereas the fusiform root is the particular type of root whose both the ends appear tapering. So students, that is called as the fusiform. Now students, napiform root is actually the root which appears like a sword nappy. Finally, the tuberous, where the tuberous root appears like huge number of swollen portions present in the root. So students, when huge number of swollen portions remain present in the root, then that is called as the tuberous root. Now students, let's understand the concept of the conical, fusiform, napiform and tuberous root with the help of this picture. Students, the first root which you can see here is actually the fusiform root. Now students, in this root you can easily notice that the top portion and the bottom portion both are tapering, that is both are pointed. The second root which you can see here is the conical root, where you can easily notice the presence of a pole. The third root is actually the napiform, where students you can find the shape of the root is appearing like a nappy. And finally, the tuberous root, which appears swollen from different areas. So students, tuberous root actually has huge portions of swollen regions. So that is why that's called as tuberous root. There are following modifications of adventitious root: annulated, moniliform, nodulous, and fasciculated. So students, some of the modifications which are present in the adventitious root are as follows: annulated, that is the presence of rings. Moniliform, where there is presence of bead-like structures in the root. Nodulated, where there presence of swollen regions in the root. And fasciculated, where the top portion and the bottom portion remains tapering and the middle portion of the root appears quite swollen. So students, these are the different types of adventitious root, where the annulated root has huge number of rings, which you can see. The moniliform, where huge number of bead-like structure remains present. The nodulated, where there is presence of swollen regions. And fasciculated, where you can find the swollen regions in the middle and the top tapering ends at the top and bottom regions. Roots are modified into following for providing mechanical support: stilt roots, prop roots, buttress roots, and climbing roots. So students, the modifications of the root which is for a certain reason, and that is to provide the mechanical support to the plant, are stilt roots, prop roots, buttress roots, and climbing roots. Students, prop roots are the roots which hangs from the tree and further touches the ground, so that the bulky trees remains supported from the ground also, whereas stilt roots, as you can see, are the fine thin thread like structures developing from the node region of the root. Climbing roots are the specific roots which helps the plants to creep on the ground as the stem is lesser developed, and buttress root are the bulky roots which there remains present in the dicot trees. Roots which remain present in angiosperm is of following types: taproot and adventitious root. Students, here you can notice that taproots are deeply penetrated, where fibrous root are lesser deeply penetrated. Here the main root can easily be distinguished, whereas here in the fibrous root the main root is not distinctly visible. Students, now let us discuss an important question. What is nematodes? It is a miniature hole present in nematophores which is negatively geotropic roots and remain present in mangrove so that it can respire due to lack of oxygen in the soil. Thank you, students.